gonna patch this hole. Been looking around my shop for a piece of walnut to match the color, and I think I found one. So cut a patch out of here, cut a patch out of here, and then fix that. For this type of job, I like using my Makita router with a brass inlay kit. If you're gonna buy one of these kits, make sure you get the one with that little bushing that I'm removing there. I've made a whole bunch of these little templates and they're perfect for this kind of job. So when you're digging out the hole in your workpiece, you want the bushing on. And then when you go to cut out the piece that you're going to be gluing in, you remove that bushing right along the edge, and it's going to give you the exact size that you need. Next step is fairly easy. I've got this handy little square that allows me to find the depth quite easily, and I use the tap and jiggle and lock method on my table saw fence to get the perfect fit. Then I run that piece through and voila, it pops out, no problem. To make sure that my little piece here is going to fit into the area I cut out of the slab, I put a little chamfer on the bottom side, then I can go ahead with a chisel and square off my corners. When you router this out, the router bit will not leave square corners. It will leave square outside corners on your piece that you're going to put in here, but your inside corners, they're always going to be rounded. So I like to chisel those out square. It makes for a nice clean fit. I'm using Titebond 3, the dark glue. I like using this when I'm doing walnut glue-ups, just for the simple fact that it is dark, so it is less noticeable if your glue line isn't absolutely perfect. But always strive for a good tight fit and you're going to get the best result. Now that the inlay is finished and I'm happy with it, I can go ahead and sand this entire bench down. You can see saw marks on the right side of the bench there. Those are just left from the mill, and I could have taken them out with the router sled, but that would have meant a thinner bench, and I don't want this to get any thinner than it already has to be. I'm already down to 2 inches and I don't want to go any less than that. After I'm done sanding my final sanding grit, I will wipe this entire piece down with water, and what that does is raise the grain as the water dries. After the water has dried, you give it one more final sanding, and it's just a light sand, light pass. You don't need to be aggressive or anything like that, and your piece is going to be perfectly smooth. I've been told before that this doesn't need to happen when you're applying an oil finish, and I've tried it without and I've tried it with. I will do a grain raise every time. It leaves you with the best result. So now I'm applying the oil finish, and I'm wondering if you saw the spot where I put the patch when I was applying the finish, or can you see the spot when I'm going across right now? There it is. I had a hard time the first time watching this video. I couldn't find it, but when you zoom in on it, you can definitely see it, and now you can kind of see it. Almost looks like a sun coming up over the horizon or something there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'd like to hear what you think about it.